All right, let us get started. We're actually going to look that way first. You do not need your books for right now. You might later. So you can put it in the corner. The first thing we're going to do is we are going to choral count. Ooh, you can't use that marker. We're going to choral count by sixes to 60. So choral counting, we are going to skip count by sixes out loud. Can we go slow enough so I can write though? All right. So we're going to start at 0.
6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 32.
That should be 30.
Oh. 42, 48, 54.
All right. So this is our sixes. And then we're going to count again. And again, take your time a little bit. We're going to count by 12. So we'll go a little slower since we struggle with some sixes. So let's go a little slower. I'm going to change my color. So we're still going to start at 0. So we can get my 0 up here, right?
0, 12, 24, 36, 48, 60, 72, 84, 96, 100.
I heard some 100s. And last one? All right, beautiful. So what I need is for you to tell me what all the numbers in the 6 and the 12th column, what do you see? How are they related? What's going on here? What's going on here? Oh, Teddy, can you bring me my tickets real quick? Thank you. Sasha.
If you look at the 6th column, when it's 6 and then on the other side it's 12, it keeps doubling every time you go to the 12 spot, like 12, 24, 18, 36.
Can you give Sasha a ticket and then I'll... Perfect. You're the best. You were reading my mind. All right. What else do we have? Nula.
Well, it takes a lot less time since 6 times 2 is 12. They immediately got to 12 because, well, yeah.
Love it. Blair, something else.
Both of the columns have similar numbers, like
Tell me more. Yes.
6 at first, and then we had went to 12. It started with 12, then 24, and then like 36 and stuff.
Good. Teddy, something else.
Every multiple of 12 on the 6s is an even number.
All right. What do you want me to say? Multiples of 12 are even numbers?
Yeah.
Okay. Love it. Give me another one. Lily.
Every other one in the 6th column is one of the 12.
Good. We're supposed to add to this later. That's going to be real fun. Let's see. I thought I saw. Oh, Chris, you put your hand down. Cleo, go ahead.
Can I just show my...
Absolutely. Come on up.
You could draw a line to match each one through the columns.
Love that.
Because they go, so that it would be all the same lines going to each of the
48, I was going to say. And 60, right?
60, yeah.
Good job, Cleo. What about the zeros? What about the zeros?
They're in the same.
So So what about the zeros? What do you want to say about the zeros? I don't disagree with you. What do you want to say? You were talking about the zero. Because that's going to be important for the next thing I'm going to say.
6, they both start.
Yeah. Yeah, they both start with 0. So we're starting with the same digit. Cameron, something else. Sorry, Ava walked away.
A multiple of 6 are even numbers.
Multiples of 6s are all even also. I'm going to put also even. Okay. William, one more thing.
I noticed that the last digit on skip counting, and we stopped at multiples of 10, I noticed that the last number, you just add an extra place value.
Ah, okay. I like that. So he's saying that, I'm going to get a different color for that too, William, because I didn't even think about that. So he's saying we started, this is the 6th column. So he's saying the multiple of 10 was adding a place value here. And this 12, and then we added a place value here. So that's what he was saying. All right. So then I'm going to go with what Ava said. Oh, I'm sorry. Thanks for being honest. What Ava said about the zeros. So I'm going to ask us, what rule can we make from this? What rule could we make? Give everybody a second to think. What rule? Mason, what do you think?
I think a rule that you can use is like
So are we talking about 6s or are we talking about 12s first?
6.
Okay.
Okay. It should. Okay. I think it should start at 6 and then go down to 12 and keep going.
Okay. You want to look a little closer?
Huh?
Think about what Ava just said. You remember what she said? What she was talking about?
Yeah. Okay. I think the rule should be you should start at 0, then keep going down.
Start at 0 and what? Help Mason out. Start at 0 and do what? Malaysia?
Keep adding up.
By what?
But he has 6, right?
Yeah. So start at 0, add 6. Good. Good teamwork. I appreciate you guys. All right. How about for the 12s? How about for the 12s? What rule could I make? Peyton with an A.
You always have to, sorry. You always have to start at 0 and then add 12.
Start. Oh, I didn't put rule. Oh, well. Start at 12. Nope. Start at 0. Add 12. Sorry, I was doing 2 things at once and trying to get her a ticket at the same time. So for activity 1, we're going to use this warm-up in thinking about this because we're going to actually look at some rules. Okay? So Jada and Priya, they're up to their old tricks again, our good old friends, right? They're using patterns using rules. And you're going to use each rules to complete their pattern. So they're going to give you the rule. You don't have to come up with it like you just did, but you're going to come up with it. And then you're going to come up with the first 10 terms. What are terms again? The first 10 terms. What are terms? If we're going to put the first 10 terms, we need to know what they are. Terms. So if I said there's 10 blanks here, so if I said I wanted the first 10 terms, what are we thinking? What are we thinking terms might be? Charlize?
First 10 rules.
The first 10 what?
Rules.
No, we already have the rule. So Jada's rules start with 0 and keep adding 4. What are the first, what do I mean by terms? What do I mean by terms? Dylan?
The things that you need to put there?
Things that I need to put there. What might those things be?
Place value.
Okay, we're getting closer. Nyla, what do you think terms might be?
Numbers.
Yeah, the first 10 numbers in that pattern, in that rule. Okay. Even better, Ava. I wish you would have raised your hand, but I'll still give you a ticket. You're good because you thought of it. So the first 10 multiples is fine. So what you're going to do after you find your pattern is you're going to answer some questions regarding those patterns. kind of make some predictions about what's going to happen without actually continuing to write the pattern until infinity, right? So you're going to find the pattern similar to our warm-up, and you're going to answer some questions regarding that. Okay, we are going to be at the boards. Okay, for first thing, I'm looking for who can actually show me their thinking. So you can use words, numbers, pictures, whatever you need to use. Who can show me that pattern and then answer those questions, not actually writing out the rest of the pattern. So I don't need 20 terms. I just want the first 10 terms. And how did you figure out the answers to the questions they're going to ask you about making predictions? Okay? Questions, comments, concerns?